Ready? Ready? Okay.
South End.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Shania. I'm a first year poli-sci major at Cal Long Beach. I'm nominated for the position of cultural chair, and I want to follow my aunt's lead by becoming her successor. I believe that I'm qualified for this position because even though I've only been in PAC for 1 year, I've had many experiences that I can contribute as cultural chair. In high school, I served 3 years in leadership class, having multiple positions including multicultural. During that time, I realized how important it is to know everyone's cultural differences and similarities. Ever since PAC is a Filipino-based club, yet there are so many people in PAC that are not actually Filipino. And they're willing to know about us, which to me is pretty amazing. This year, our culture chair, Al, has done a wonderful job creating events and are both informative and interesting. She even added her own segment of Lola's Kitchen, which is about how-to on Filipino recipes. Which, by the way, no bias. That's so damn wifey material. Someone get at her, she's single. But for real, if I were your culture chair next year, I would explore interesting topics that are relevant to us today and facts on the phrase why it's more fun in the Philippines holds true. I work with other CAD members such as philanthropy in finding activities and interesting places that will do good yet culture us. I also want to add Filipino words or phrases of the day during weekly cultural lessons. Tuturuan kayo magsalita ng Tagalog para kahit paano.
Let's go!
If you didn't get that, that's why you should appoint me as your culture. So I can
So what does that mean?
She just cut this.
She's on fire, Magilu.
Alright, you're done? So open up to Q&A. If anyone, she needs a minimum of 3 questions, maximum of 5. But keep it relevant.
What are some new things that you can bring to the position besides the word?
Besides the words thing, I want to add on to like new events such as like exploring cultural, where like we could actually go out of the meeting where like they could actually see what it is like Filipinos. For example, like when she went to LA, I feel like some people couldn't go because maybe it's too far. It was like on a Saturday or a Friday. Like we could find something that is near here, so where we could actually go, even walk. Maybe we can find something that's in this campus, so like that are cultural, like leading to that.
I know that Carlo added like the Kamayan for his cultural year, and Allison did the Lola's Kitchen. If you could add your own like thing to the cultural chair, what would it be?
For me, that's the whole, I wanted to add the whole words thing because I feel like even though a lot of us here are Filipinos, even the ones that are not Filipinos, when I was asking around, like people were really surprised that I could speak Tagalog. And so I felt like that was such a big thing because like as Filipinos, even non-Filipinos, I feel like we should still know some words, even if it's like simple questions or words, phrases.
So PAC is like has the stigma of being a social club. What are you gonna do as cultural chair to bring back the cultural roots?
So like for the cultural, because it is one of the pillars, I feel like that should be a really important thing. So like even though like right now, for example, there's the whole situation of like formals is coming up, so everyone's like focusing on formals, like what dress they're gonna wear. So as a cultural, if I were to be cultural, I would add into fact like topics that are related to us right now. So like for like if formal was next week, that for that week meeting, I'll do a topic like on dances. Like I know we have the PCN, but some people in PAC are not even in PCN. So I feel like we should still know what the dances are, like actually explain to them why we have the burogs and all that stuff.
Al?
Can you give me a cultural lesson on the spot right now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Hey,
So for a culture lesson, I'm gonna do about like, because I'm like basing on language, like as Filipinos, everyone thinks like for mainly it's like Tagalog, but in actuality, like there's so many diverse things. Like for example, here in the States, usually like you know English. Like yeah, there's like the Spanish and other stuff, but like if you were to take English and you were to go to Wisconsin, like as long as you knew English, like you would be fine. But for like Philippines, it's actually like really different because if you were to go to Philippines, yeah, you go to Manila, you know how to speak Tagalog, that's fine. But say you go to Pampanga, you have to know how to speak.
Okay. Let's get it, Kapampangan.
Yeah, you need to know
Okay.
how to speak Kapampangan. Or like if you go to Bicol, you need to know how to speak Bicolano. So I feel like in those aspects, you need to culture yourself by doing some research on what kind of language they are, not just going in there thinking that you could just speak Tagalog or English. So like I think that's really important. So just to know that, like if you're gonna go to Philippines, know that you should know like there's other language that you have to be aware of. That's our culture lesson. Culture.
Alright, one more question.
Oh, for real?
Can I ask again?
Yeah.
Why should you be my successor?
That's an amazing question. World peace.
Hey, I'm supposed to
Okay. Can you repeat the question?
Why should you be my successor?
Okay, as your successor, I feel like one, because I am your audience, so I want to prove to you that like I can do it, and I want to show how proud I am as your audience, and so like. Okay. So like I want to be your successor because I want to show to other people like the culture of Philippines is actually like really different, and like we're known for our hospitality, and I want to show them why it is. So I feel like with that being my responsibility, I can like show it off to you guys and everyone else that comes. Even if they come for one meeting, like it's still gonna help benefit.